guys, I'm Chantel with Chantel's Homeschool. I've been sharing the different curriculum choices for my family. I've shared my 3rd grader, my 8th grader, my 10th grader. I've shared what I'm using with all of them. I do have an older son who's taking community college classes. He's technically a senior this year, but I really am not doing anything with him, so I will not be doing a video on him. But on the other 4, I have already released a video, at least from my older 3. This is for my daughter, Violet. She's in kindergarten, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we're using for her. She has been doing school since she was like 3, but we've just been doing very hands-on artsy projects, more, things like this. This is what I considered school when she was 3 because she was learning how to use her pencil and coloring, and things like that. So for her, she has already started reading, so I'll show that next. So when we did The Good and the Beautiful, because I am using that with her, I originally started her out on the old Level K, but I do not like their old editions. They were not phonics based, they were very sight word based, and they weren't developmentally appropriate for kids. Their new editions are a totally different story. So if you have used The Good and the Beautiful in the past and didn't like it, I highly suggest you try their new editions because they are very different than their old ones. She is absolutely loving their new editions. They are just so fun. They're more hands-on, they're quick, they're easy to do, and The Good and the Beautiful always just has just gorgeous art. Like, seriously, come on, it's beautiful. So she loves their stuff. Like I mentioned, in my 3rd graders, I love that the booster cards and the language arts can be used separately. So this is really what's teaching her to read is this. And she is more than halfway through these cards at this point, and we've only been doing school for like a month and a half. So yeah, she's advancing very well. It also comes with these little readers, which I printed these out. But she's doing very well. With that, we enjoyed it. We had tried the previous one and she hated school, so we weren't. So I stopped that one and now she loves it again. We are also sporadically using Hooked on Phonics. She loves the Hooked on Phonics. This is what I used last year to teach her to read, and we really enjoy it. However, she's reading fairly well, but it does get more advanced in their writing, in their workbooks, and so she's not quite up to some of the writing activities in this. So we're going slower through this now, even though she can read through it. So that is what she's kind of using for reading. For math, we are using The Good and the Beautiful Level K. Now she did the old Level K last year, but like we took a very long summer break and she had forgotten quite a bit of it. And so we have just been booking through this. I suspect that she'll finish this. I wouldn't be surprised if she finished this very soon and we started in Level 1 because she's just, she actually passed the assessment for this and Level 1, so she actually should be in Level 1. But I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't rushing her and she was having fun. And to be honest, I'm happy with my choice. I don't feel like the old Level K, it moved too quickly through some things, and so going back and redoing this, I think has been good for her. And she's matured a little bit, so some things that maybe it looked like she understood, I feel like she's getting another layer of understanding this year. So I am very happy with The Good and the Beautiful Level K math. Occasionally she wants to do more. And so I can't find it, but I also have her do Horizons K math when she wants to do more, but I don't really want to move quicker through Level K, The Good and the Beautiful math, so she'll do a worksheet in Horizons, which I really like Horizons. There's not a lot of teaching in it. It's basically just a worksheet with a few teaching ideas in the teacher's guide, so it's not my preferred math, but I think it is a very well done worksheet, and I feel like it could work for a lot of kids, but she's very hands-on. She is also using Handwriting Without Tears, letters and numbers. We did The Good and the Beautiful Level K last year, and she didn't really like it. I don't really know why, but she didn't like it. She's almost done with this one, though, so she's about halfway through Handwriting Without Tears, and then I think we'll move into the Good and the Beautiful level 1 handwriting, and I think that'll be perfect for her. And then with her, we are also using the Playful Pioneers, just like I mentioned with my other son. We are using the Playful Pioneers. For us, we are using this for history and science. I've mentioned previously that we tried to do family history and science like we've done for the last 8 or 9 years, and it just did not work this year. There's a 5-year gap between my older kids and my younger kids, and this year that gap just was too large. It just didn't work because my older kids are in high school and 8th grade, and they really needed their own stuff. But my younger kids are just getting to the age where they're starting to get interested in these kinds of things, and we just needed something easier to do. So the Playful Pioneers is bridging that gap beautifully. This is her little horse diagram. Really, we are just enjoying this curriculum immensely. We've never done a lot of notebooking, but I'm trying to get more into it because I feel like it's a very natural way to practice their language arts and writing skills. So we're trying to do more of that. But yeah, that is what I'm using for my kindergartner. We keep kindergarten very light. It takes us maybe 30 minutes to do all of her work. Some days when she wants to do more, like when she did this project, it takes us an hour, but I tried to keep it more fun. And then she did this one when we did Playful Pioneers too. We were learning about sheep and how their wool, how they turn it into, how it can be turned into wool for sweaters and things. So we're really enjoying it. But for level K, for kindergartners, I try to keep it pretty easygoing. We're basically focusing on reading and then some handwriting and numbers. That's pretty much all I am going for in kindergarten, and she's doing beautifully. I have no worries about her. She's doing wonderful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me and in the comments, and I will, if I get enough questions about one of yours, I will do a video on it. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and we will be sharing more. I will be sharing more about the Playful Pioneers in upcoming videos. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you soon. Bye.